Hello, Travis. Thank you for your time. And this is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website in the area, see if those techniques could outrank them, get you more on the top of the page of Google, which will increase your presence and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these tips. So first is content. So in your content on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depend on the competition number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now, you got a nicely laid out website. I wouldn't change much of it at all, like your services here, clickable links, very approachable, how to reach out to you, talks about what you guys are about. But there's some things on the back end that you may not see on your website that you could do just to increase your searchability with Google. So speaking of Google, if I lived in the Philly area, I might type this in: plumbing services, Philadelphia, and here's what comes up. Typically, ads come up here. This is a good investment if you haven't done this already. It's a good way to be right in the front of the faces of consumers, and there's a way to optimize those. But a lot of times consumers skip down. They go to the map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be on the top of the page as much as you can for any kind of service you do, whether it's this or drain cleaning, also any kind of area you go for, Philadelphia or any metro area. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local business for a service, especially if it's a merchant type of service. So scrolling down, some of your top competitors is My City Plumbing, this Goodman Plumbers, that's number 2 competitor. So I'll compare your website to them. And the goal is, to be at the top as much as you can. But even if you could outrank this website right here, you're going to be right here, and that's going to increase your leads and your presence and exponentially. So to do that comparison, here's a tool we called Ahrefs, and this is your URL right here, and here's your keyword. So that's what I'm saying. Just increase some of your content on the back end of your website. You got a good amount of keywords, 284. You want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck, but keep all the keywords you have definitely. But you get very creative. Think about all the services you do. Think about all the buyer intent services, like plumbing repair, emergency plumbing. I'm not sure if you have all that, but if you don't, you just get creative and creating those keywords. There's one, and optimize it, and then also tag them with different cities that you go to as well. Not just Philadelphia, but any kind of city that you go to that in your service areas. That's how you match your competition and eventually start outranking your competition. So this is Goodman Plumbing's website right here. And here's their URL right here. Yeah, so that's what they're giving the push power. They're using over 1,000 keywords. Great thing about keywords, though, if you're having trouble creating them, you do a deep dive in competitors' websites, and what's ever not on your website that applies to you, you could also put on your website as well. And you tag them, optimize them, and then you get close to that search volume. And that's how you start outranking them. Like, I don't know if you have Plumber Philadelphia, but that's a good one with good search volume. You put that on your website, and there you go. Second is backlink. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google will use that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. A person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have strong, relevant backlinks to your website. If you have websites that outside your industry linking to you, just doesn't give you that trust power, search power with Google. So right now, you got some good backlinks. You got 124 backlinks with 79 reference domains. Good start there. But just to see what your top competitor is doing here, they have over 1,000 backlinks with 252 reference domains. So these numbers are here are giving that traffic and giving that push power to be on top of the page of Google. Great thing about backlinks as well, again, you don't have to recreate the wheel. You do a deep dive in their backlinks. You pick the ones that anybody could follow that are strong, and you tag them to your website, and you just add to your numbers over time. So eventually, you want your, not overnight, but eventually you want your numbers to look more like this to get that traffic compared to these numbers with that traffic. And you just do that over time. So you just add to your keywords in your backlinks. Second is citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So you want to be in the top 3 here if you have that Philadelphia business address. Much like on pages 2 and 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more services. So you want to be in the top 3 here, right in the front of the faces of consumers. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So with your web page, once your content, backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and appear organically with everything you do and all the areas you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we could just talk about goals, and I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Plus, that's how I get better at making these. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening, and much luck in your business. Have a great day.